20,058 is the starter one. You see, we're already on 63, so it will go up a lot. And then by the end of the stream, let's see what the end number is. WW membership, yeah, you get credited from there. You can choose whichever one you feel is worth your time, because technically speaking, the YouTube membership is far cheaper than a Twitch sub. You get to see videos early. It's entirely up to you which one you want. Changed over from a different channel you don't want anymore. That's kind of smart with your money. That's kind of smart. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Big fan. It just happens that it doesn't show up so clearly. I can see it, kind of, but it doesn't show as clearly because I don't have the native YouTube chat thing open to fully see that. My God, how I haven't missed this. After seeing some very smooth Minecraft gameplay over the weekend, we're back to 14 frames right now. Yeah. Second favorite city? They're tied at this point. They're all the same. Someone is here. No, that was an automated one. This is normal. This is fine. Don't know how much you get. Well, the split for YouTube things in general, I think it's just everything really. It's a 70-30 split, which is pretty good. Twitch's one is 50-50. So they do it better, but because it's a larger, you'd think that Amazon would allot them more money, but no, probably not. How dare you end yesterday? Not my fault. You look like you went towards them there. Hoping that was just an accident. Good squeeze. Bit of an oopsie, Because there's a little laggy zone somewhere here where you switch from the city to... No, it's actually over here. But some people might start lagging early because there's a lot of traffic backed up. The Jag is still the chosen vehicle. They're wearing Calcius, yes. Welcome to the calculus. every word that sounds like that. Listen to stream, we're doing some more jobs. Do the jobs, yes. The event for those that still, for some reason, haven't done your Easter jobs ends on the 19th, apparently. Dude! This one. Who's this? Andy. It'd be Andy. Of course it'd be Andy. The noob notes. Yes, go get your noob notes. Go do that. Look at him showing up on stream, like. Charlie Bossman. Welcome out for your second month. You can have a flower. Hope you're doing well. Number 19 on distance driven. And with how many miles is that? Because the top of the board is quite a lot. When I've seen two people drive down here, like, it's wide enough technically for two to do that. There we go, someone kicked him. Technically wide enough for two, but I wouldn't recommend going down as two. They weren't like squeezing past. They were kind of going past. It's only really when you actually get the two actual lane splits. Is it the real Andy? What, is there a fake Andy? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure it is the real one. We have a few Andys, but they are just named differently, I'm sure. The main one is the main one. There's a lot. Yeah, but that's the main one. Nice truck. Yeah, you like that? That's a little bit too... Oh, no, it could be your colour, actually. That's proper high-vis jacket right there. That's slightly more green than your yellow, even though your colour is kind of in between the two. That's a little bit more green on that one. It's close enough, though. It's close enough. It's pretty good. Not bad. And if someone's here, then, they can stay there. I call it a high-vis jacket. It's exactly like the high-vis jacket colour. It's exactly what that is. But no, the colour that Felix likes is slightly more yellow than that. Like, not that yellow. Not at all like that yellow. It's still a greeny yellow. His chartreuse, if that is what it actually is. Can I ban you? No. No. Literally speaking, possibly in the system, but other literally speaking, no, I'm not going to do that. I would have the ability to do it, I'm just not going to do it. Remember you, Duke? Probably. What can get you a life ban? Doing some very, very bad things. Very bad things. Cheating can get you permed. Handful of other things can get you permed. Not due to history anymore, though. Some people still may not be unaware that the last history ban isn't permanent anymore. Can you get ban protection? No, but that would be rather a lucrative way of making money, wouldn't it? That would be good. Where we are now, that was Calais, the Calais, start of the Calais-Duisburg road. And this is now heading down that road, the busiest road, so we look at it a lot. Firstly, checking if anyone's doing anything bad in real time, then I'll do some reports. GDFF00, it's an easy number to remember. Yeah, ban protection, just don't drive in the way that will get you banned. Hey? Oh, hello. Is he going to do it? He's showing up on stream. He's like, ooh, gonna get you. They're such big fans, you know. They watch my stream. It's so good. Such big fans. You drive? You drive okay? I should hope you do. Does your hardware ID get flagged? I have no idea. I'm not a deaf person. Come to Kirkenes? No, not playing on promos this time. Corruption's only bad if you do it. Not bad only if you do it. That's kind of Felix's one. That's close enough. It's just a dodgy merge, you know. When I just let them sort of soak in how it kind of didn't go according to plan. Just, you know, I hope you don't do that again because that was very close. If you do it again, you probably will. Ban history gone, or is it still in place? What ban are you on? What ban have you last had? It doesn't disappear. If your PC freezes and causes a pileup, that unfortunately, because it's frozen, is quite hard to tell. Quite hard to, unless you're recording, and, you know, your recording freezes or something. If we can see that your speed suddenly... Sorry, your vehicle stops, but then your speed is still the same, it's clear that you've frozen. That would be very obvious to see. That's why I wish players could see other players' speeds, because that would help a lot. It would also hopefully help people gauge whether they should overtake or not. Because some people seem to think that accelerating, that's close, up to full speed, just to pass someone is okay. And then what are you going to do when you're at full speed? You're locked at full speed. Okay? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Which server? Sim 1. Sim 1. Sim 1. Not too many here. There'll probably be more that gather up here. Gates need to be down for a while. Where's the admin? Somewhere. Probably flying in the sky like I am. Till a weekend. I like how you're already counting down to a weekend. It's a Monday, Andy. You count towards Wednesday, which is like, whoa, and then you go like wee down the slide, quickly, hopefully, towards the weekend. That's what people imagine it is. Tuesday the 14th, yes. We can see when people desync. I can tell when people desync, yes. There are certain areas that are very laggy where you're switching between zones of players being loaded in. Those are common places to freeze. On the way down to the intersection is one of them. It's busy. It's busy. It's always busy though. Of course it's busy. And you can tell, I guess, if someone is lagging as well. The thing that I'm not a fan of, that a lot of people do, is if they know they're lagging quite a bit and they still go here. Because maybe on their screen it's not that bad. But for others it looks disgusting on their screen. And I don't know why they do it. I really don't know why they do it. They just want to be involved, you know? Waiting for your turn, yeah? Waiting for your turn? Is that what you're doing? Just gonna go all the way around? We are going. We're going for it. My God, we're going for it. What country? This is, by now we're in Belgium. The French bit is not very long. Going round. We're now going to reverse? We are going to reverse. Okay. Sometimes, if people are kind of here, and then they just briefly go in here, it's not too bad. But you went all the way along that way. just to get down here. You could have just waited for the queue to get down here, then turn safely. Though I guess you shouldn't really be parked like that, because it's kind of blocking as well. Can't be Belgium, the roads down at potholes. Are we saying that everywhere has potholes now? Really? Is that a common thing? Tele 1.1, hold on a minute. Where was that message? Practical controls on at 10 PM, so it locks you out. If you're still driving, what happens? So you crash into someone? Well, it logs you out, doesn't it? So should it not close all those programs? Don't test that. God, I remember the parental controls. My God. You should aim to get off before that time. I have no idea what happens. It'd be interesting to test if someone was there with you but not on the city road. So you're driving and then it hits and then they say, you know, I don't disappear. But don't do that on the city road. So that's just a bad idea. You're testing for science. Science. Yeah, just log off before it happens. Start preparing to come off. That's supposed to be the idea of the parental control thing. What type of convoy? We're not in a convoy. This is just a busy place on TruckersMP. Technically, people look like they're in a convoy, but they're absolutely not. They're all trying to do the same thing, but independently. Hey, Andy, how was the job? You delivered, yeah? Yeah? How'd it go? What happened? How'd it go? My mouse is a little bit stuttery. It's breaking. Look at a few photos and show on Steam. Steam? I will look at them. Is it of your vehicle? They're fine to stay in the server. Ah. Spawned in and then... What, Ghost Mode was still there? It's a prime. Because they crashed. I just wanted to see what happened to them. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that happens. How do you not see that, though? What's their view? What's their POV? I don't get it. I don't get what their POV is. POV? And with that, you still catch another one, eh? Pretty good. This one went further and more dangerously than the one I kicked for merging into the other end. Oh, the Roblox one, yes. I'll have a look at it in a sec. Good job, good job. First one of the session, good job. I've seen some where people have made the more basic layout of the Roblox stuff. They just kept like the graphics and things simple, but they've still made like working train stations and such. So it's not incredibly photorealistic, but you know, it looks interesting for what it is. Is it a man? It's pretty sus. Oh, I see. Are these things then, looking at the pictures they posted. I'm assuming anyone can just make things in like Blender then, and just import the models, right? And there's a pretty detailed interior as well. Looks like it'd be something from the old train sim. Sim 1, yes, Adam, Sim 1. Of course, if this was Sim 2, this would not be busy. At all. Not even anywhere close. It would not be busy. Why? Now I've got to look back at you, eh? How far did you go back and, you know, overtake like that? Opening the admin panel gets a bit laggy. I've just noticed that. Stuttering when opening the panel. That used to be a thing when opening the tab list a few years back. David, goddammit. Is that the first redeem of that today? Or did someone redeem it earlier? I'm a mod, yes. You're spamming? If you're spamming, I don't see it. So stop spamming. See, it's not spamming. Hello, Ismail. First time. Well, this isn't... this doesn't count, because ones I make myself, they don't count.
Ow.
It was... This one? This one. Gets bored of moving at 10 kilometers an hour. Ugh. How do you get open pipe? There is a plugin you can download which kind of overlays on top of the game to give you external sounds. I don't know the exact name, but quite a few people use it. No mods, though, for that. First TMP mod you've ever seen. What's it like? It's nice. It's fun. It allows us to help out and attempt to keep some bad people gone. Though there are so many of them that, you know, don't often get to do that. It would be nice if all of them were gone, but no. And then you get some, like the ones that have just gone by. Because they want their attention, don't they? Yep. Yep. Have they teamed up to try and be, like, scary or something? That's rather funny. You're getting all the names that I remember seeing, and they've merged. Like, whoa, we're going to take it over now. Well, I'm so scared. 10 stream trick angry Scotsman. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Because I haven't seen Defox in a while. They even use the same style on their plates. Yeah, the TS one. TSF mod, something like that. I don't know where you download it from. Maybe there's a GitHub link for it somewhere. That's one person you've overtaken. Just one. Just one. Any available slots? Next time they open the recruitment session, there will be. But at the moment, it is not open. I don't know if they're planning one. Hopefully they are. Change the username that everyone has as player. What do you mean change it? This is it just turns the names into player. You mean if I could change it from something else? I don't think so. They were kicked for reckless. But they insulted as well, man. You should have done something for the insulting as well, I mean. Whatever the hell happened there, they insulted. Oh, that's the same car, I think, from before. Calais Duisburg. Duisburg to Calais. It is getting dark in-game. I need to change that. Pretty good, though. 11 PM, hey? Which place? So, over there is the Brussels intersection. The Brussels intersection. And there are various sections of this road, the Calais-Duisburg road, that are, I guess people use them as waypoints. People use them as markers, really. Haven't seen any hackers. Well, I've seen people that are probably on alts right now, but they haven't cheated yet. They're just driving around past people that are streaming, and they'll probably do it later. They'll probably do it later. It's an attempt to, like, try and be, get you know, it's just like, oh, I'm so cool. But, you know, they're not. Come on. You can start moving again after you got cut off. Come on, I hope you're not going to try and merge back in somewhere. Someone just flipped you? That's unfortunate. How to use alts. People have a different Steam account. They log into a different Steam account. I would not recommend it, because that's the logical thing to do. It's obviously not logical to use multiple accounts. Is it? BMX Pokemon? Right, now I guess I have to do this. 'Twas redeemed. So, hands are off the keyboard. Whatever they're gonna do, let's find out. Oh, a lot of them are nicked, yeah. They'll acquire one, rename the Steam account something really weird, make sure it has 2 hours of gameplay, and it has an ETS2 thing on it. There's probably a system that scans through all those accounts, and they get the ones that do have the ETS2 on it. And then, blah blah blah, something like that. Is it only on PC? Yes, for now. They're working on a console version right now. But it takes time to do that. Looks like the one you just banned. Well, the one I just banned, I'm pretty sure, the one that overtook the queue, they were in an 8x4. I think this is not. Oh, they're going up. Good, good. Ever been banned? I might have. Long, long, long ago. Silly things. They're going round as well. The bus DLC? Not sure. Not sure. Hopefully this year as well. And the one that is coming to TMP specifically as well, I have no idea. But it would be nice. Is there a road that's always full? This road is always full, King. This one. The suspect, because this person is the focus of this report. They are the one that's been reported, so they will be named the suspect. Just an anonymous name, and then everyone else is named player. If I then spectate someone else in the same report, their name doesn't become suspect. It'd be cool if it did, but it just so happens they were a different person. Nothing yet. Are you gonna go for the overtake, maybe? Turning around. Might as well, while no one's coming the other way. I guess it's not a terrible thing to do, you know. Follow him carefully. Well, in this case, a person has reported this person for that turnaround, I assume, because it just ended there. So I can now scrub back through it. So basically, they reported for doing a dodgy turn. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing the turn there, but again, no one else is coming the other way, presumably because something happened. No one's coming down this way, so they didn't really harm anyone. Like, yeah, they made you wait about 5 seconds. It's not bad, you know? Don't do that when there's active traffic in both sides, though. Don't do that. And then we delete it, and now give it a second, and now we're back in real time. This is real-time traffic. Everyone on there is named player. It's a thing to, for privacy reasons. Privacy? It's to censor the names, so you don't see them. For stream's sake. It's called streamer mode. In the top, where's a darker bit of screen? A brighter bit of screen? Streamer mode enabled. There we go. E2, is that your name? Because your name is E2 and you're talking about E2? Favorite lorry. For some reason, Leon's messages are not coming through. That's why it seems like I'm ignoring you, because your messages, I can see them on the app, but I do not see them in my chat thing. I don't know why. Players, 3,600-ish. It will never show you a full number. There's always a couple of what seems to be like reserve slots, backup slots. I'll never fully be there. Why? I don't know. The name just doesn't show up. See, you've got E's one. Sebastian's one is there, but your one wasn't there. Weird. Very weird. And he got in it. And we still haven't made it all the way along the road yet. Ooh. Ooh, you've done a bit of editing here, have you? But you can only see that from one way. It doesn't appear this way around. Oh, because you don't have the... Ooh. Well, that's not allowed, is it? Where are they? Where's your lights? Excuse me, sir, I'm gonna have to pull you over for that. It's weird because the rest of it looks fine. Save editing missing. Whoa, hang on. Save editing missing rear lights. Are they going to understand that though? Because of their place. This is a Turkish player. I can't type it in Turkish. No, I'm not banning them for it first. I want to TP them. Missing rear lights. Remove trailer. I'll just tell them to get rid of the trailer. Maybe editing something, like changing something, will factory reset the whole thing. I don't know. Some of them do, some of them don't. This is Brussels. John, welcome and appreciate the follow. Mihai as well. Valmet, Sebastian. Big fan. TPU to see if your skins work. What's your ID, Josh? I do admire a lot of people that they want to check if something's okay first. And that's fine. You disappeared. Where did you disappear to them? Revving the crap out of their engine. Someone's probably teleported there. When are you live until? Another hour and a half-ish, perhaps? 1599. See if they're gone. Like, I can't really do anything about that. I just have to hope that they don't rejoin and I'll see them again. Is there anything that I shouldn't be seeing here? You've got another front thing from whichever one it was. It's not clipping through it, so that's not bad. I think it's from the Volvo. I was thinking Renault as well at first, but yeah, these side, the eyelashes, I call them, they're from the Volvo. Why though? The Scania line looks nice, man. Why have you changed the Scania? Don't ruin the Scania. Oh, you downloaded it? I see. This is a tame download. I don't know why it looks like there's something missing here. You can't usually see that much. Maybe I'm imagining things. 2 bars here. I've got 2 bars on mine. It's not bad. Design one yourself. I'd encourage designing one yourself. Hey, you've got one of the best trucks in the game. Yes, I am being biased towards it. Because it's just Scania. Fender exploded? Probably. Front wheel arch. I thought it was, because you can't see that much normally. If we compare to this one, where there's clearly an arch there, why have they removed it, though? Why have they, why is it, oh, disgusting it by 4 in the way. Why have they, you know... I don't think that's one of the core components of the vehicle, though. Like, if you're missing your tail lights, that's bad. Front lights, bad. Missing a door, missing your wheel arch, you know. But that does look very weird when there's no side skirt there. So I would suggest not using that. Doesn't mean it's bannable. I'm just saying don't use that because it looks silly. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. Make your own one. Customize it. Tweak some of the components on it. Use some kind of software. You can use from... what's it called? Insanux. They have a Discord where you download various components that you can put in your vehicle. Or you can edit your files. Your save is one giant file that you can open in a text editor. You have to decrypt it first. But that's why it's called save editing. You edit your save, everything is there. So you just, each component, there's a line. Think of it like a line of code, and you just move those lines of codes around. Code. And then you have duplicated pieces, missing pieces, swapped pieces. Project ALM you can use. It's an easy way to do it, because it just puts the stuff where it's meant to be. If I were to do a save edit tutorial, which I still should, is that Focus stopped counting. He used to count day something something of doing a tutorial. I would do it both ways. So this the file way and then the ALM way. If I wanted to do it. Yeah, the Project ALM, that's their thing, yes. You gave up. Sucks to be you, doesn't it, huh? Haha. Where is this anyway? Oh, Dortmund. I see. I don't know if we'll see that in person again. The one with the trailer. Can I quickly oh yeah. Some save edits are bannable, not all save edits, no. The rule is there and it basically refers to excessive editing. So doing a lot of duplicating, a lot of missing things, a lot of floaty things, a lot of clippy things. But if you swap one engine for another engine, that's fine. Allowed to put a... Yes, you can put that on the front of your vehicle, and Shichui, I've seen someone do that before. With the lights, I've seen someone do that before. That's fine. I will dislike you personally, but you can do that. Triple trailers? No. There is one type of triple trailer that's banned, though. Every time someone is mentioning Leon now, I have to look down, because none of your messages show. Cosmetic. Some of it's about cosmetic. There is one type of triple trailer that's not allowed. That's being used quite a bit. I had to hover over. I had to hover over because I forgot what I set it to. Are you going to turn around and go back? You are. Being naughty, naughty. It's changed. Yes. We are a society of haters of that number. Which type? The triple full-length trailer, so the one that's made with the cast borer DLC. If you see a triple of that, no. Because there's no way that DLC has a double or triple variant. So people have to use something else, and then the way they connect is by floating. So there was that, but then there was this. First of all, so what the hell was that about? What are you doing that for, huh? Are they going to claim they're just friends? But then why is it reported? Why do friends report each other? I thought friends were meant to be friends and meant to be nice about it. Clearly someone didn't approve of whatever the benefit of that was for. Don't do that. Notice me. Hello, Vanna. How you doing? Good day. Good day, Vanna. Can you hear a revving engine? Say a colour and I will guess it. Potato. Yeah, good luck with that. Is it the engine behind? Because it isn't this one here. It's one behind that is very, very loud. Oh, that's so annoying. Orange. Close. Close. After all, brown is just dark orange, isn't it? And potatoes are kind of brown. Banned on the day I completed the event. That's unfortunate.
Ow.
Hello, Reese. Hello, Minnie. How's it going? The 1 times will be next one. Oh, that was a quick one. Oh, missed that one.
Ow.
61 years down.
You're getting old, man. Getting old. Thank you for 61. I appreciate it. Welcome back. We're good. We're good. We're doing well. Getting older, yeah. God. I mean, the fact that, like, the streamer obviously has the longest length sub in their channel, and I have myself over 100 months of sub. Ali even came in like the other week or so, and he did his sub, and he's on 80 something, 90 something. I don't know what he's on. What was the reckless about this one? It was the car. It was this car. Where did this one come from? Do I sleep right now? Yes, I'm sleeping right now. What you're watching is a restream, in fact, yeah. I've just got the AI version of me going. Yeah. If you're messing around with a friend and you flip each other, well, Jensen, if no one is nearby, no one's going to see it. Doesn't mean it's still okay. But I would otherwise say do that on arcade, but you can't hit each other on arcade. That's a shame, isn't it? It's a big shame. They went around one person. One person. Granted, while everyone was stationary, so they didn't do an insane amount of problems. But really, was that it? Good evening, JCB. Hello, Blood. Bloodbearer. This one from Scotsman. Have to watch it all the way through, hey? That's what happens when you redeem it. Hello, Otter. Welcome in. How do you turn into an admin? You have to apply. When they open recruitment, don't know when, you can apply. And I will tell you, because as I posted over the weekend, for those that haven't seen it, SES released a video. It's a 30-minute video explaining the procedures regarding the console project for now. So yes, console is still coming. Watch the video. I linked people about the video. And you should watch it. That's what I use the TikTok bulletin board thingy for. I know people got no answer. When did you make the appeal? It can take up to 3 days to get a response, which is quite a lot for some people. That U-turn, I mean, there's someone in business, you don't? Didn't the bandit player who was overtaken in the car? There's a context that relates to it. Like, you shouldn't be doing dangerous overtakes in that. It's inappropriate overtakes. They overtook one person in the queue, which was seemingly useless, to get one spot further ahead. It didn't harm a lot of people. It was unnecessary, though. It would be kickable. There are certain things that, like, you can violate the rule, but you don't violate the rule heavily. Does that make sense? You applied for CM? What? A community moderator, I was just going to say. Now they're turning again. I see, I see. Where did the other one go? Did he go all the way through the station? Probably. Wait for me to yap about it? No. What's he doing? Well, if you don't stop for fuel, I don't know what you're doing. I thought maybe, you know, oh, maybe I do need fuel, so I'd kind of understand you turning to go and get it, even though that's very useless because you should have gotten fuel when you arrived. But both of them, you turned. Are you discovering it? Because don't forget, this is in segments, so you have to drive along all of these segments, but that's what the arcade server is for. Use the arcade server for this. And free roam, which is next month. But I don't think people would go on free roam to go and explore and discover the roads. They go on free roam to beat each other up. That's the point. You can smack each other, legitimately, on that server only, not on Sim 1. And I'm assuming the people that went the other way are the ones that reported them for that. Like, they're not harming people, but you're going the wrong way. So. Right. Right. So, the free wee-woos, you do get a wee-woo, but if you switch from the server to Sim 1 with a wee-woo, you get kicked. Diabolical crashes it is, so make sure you switch your vehicle when you go back. Bit more lenient on dead areas? Usually, yeah. I don't know about being like lenient because the rule is still the rule in that aspect, but it happens less out of the CD road. So this is Magdeburg, which is considered away from the CD road. Not much happens down here. It's okay. Depends. Less likely for someone to be overtaking a very long queue down here, you know? It varies, it varies. Frame run was good. And if anyone remembered they brought back the Monster Skoda. It was basically a version of the Skoda that had monster truck wheels on it. It was very bouncy. I landed a good jump with that one as well. That server's also one of the only times you can beat up the admins. And they'll probably beat you up as well. Nobody around. Don't know who reported you wasn't your friends. Oh. Ow. Don't call me that, Chad. Hello, Pastor. See, I said Pastor would arrive at some point. Hope you're doing well. Big fan. I appreciate the member over the weekend as well. See, if you're in the middle of nowhere, again, it just happens to be based on someone else somehow seeing you, and again, if no one else is there, I don't know how these things actually happen and start, you know? God, this person has no free time, man. Vlad, do something else, man. You're trying to frame me for some ridiculous thing that has already been debunked. It's Winder on several accounts. Come on. Do something productive. It's very easy to get rid of it. It's the same, but it's the same one or his friend doing it. This thing's been going for years. Like, oh, I'm so corrupt, I did this kind of... I've forgotten what the original claim was for. When he cried in my Discord, cried in my Twitch stream. Does he go in anyone else's Twitch stream or is it just mine? I hope he doesn't go in others. Ban them. If he does. You're wasting your own time, man. That wasn't unnecessary overtake. Just to maintain your speed? Really? 2,000 meters away? See, it's close. Why do I not use Snowy Moon? Don't feel the need to. I know it looks good. It looks good. Good man, Bobby. No, wasn't that him? I think that was Saba. Saba's different, I think. Unless they are the same. They might be the same because they speak the same way. Of which there's a long history of that. It's like his alter ego. See, that was, you know, so if we reflect, that was close. That's great. Here. You're maintaining your speed and you overtook one person. Pretty dangerous. You kind of nudged him out of the way. A bit unnecessary. I'd say that's a bit unnecessary. If you kept more speed and left more distance, it still wouldn't be any better. But at least you wouldn't harm the one that you're trying to pass. You know? I guess. It's like one of those things where it would otherwise be halfway between a kick and a ban. It's, you know. I don't know what happened in front. Someone was trying to, maybe they crashed or they were trying to do a U-turn and they wouldn't have made it anyway. So they were just sitting in the road. So all that overtake to try and maintain your speed, and you had to stop anyway. Shame. Corrupt. Probably. If it was Saber, then probably. Just thinks it's like a major disturbance. It really isn't. Palmery, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This bit is the Dutch bit. See? Last time they warned you for it. No, they didn't. How many do you have? Are you making all these accounts? This is impressive. How many? These might be the ones that I timed out yesterday, don't forget. The highest you can time them out is that amount of time. There's no, like, ban. Unless there is, and I don't know where the button is. Just said F you. Why did you say that, Lucky? Why did you say that, That's mean. Why would you do that? Hello, Muffin. Yeah, you would block them, but it's through a different way, if that makes sense. It's not that you click on the name in the Twitch chat. Being terrorized. What is it, though? You can hide them. What does that even do? It's just weird. It's a weird system. It's funny. Wow, what happened here? I suppose some people would think that they, you know, when someone like completely view bots or follow bots, that kind of thing, there's a bit of a disturbance. Why can you not do multiple reports? Because people will gang up and target someone, I think. I think that's one of the main reasons for that. They might gang up and bump up. If there was like a priority in the list type of thing, the more reports on the person, the more severe the report might be. It could be absolutely valid for things that need to be sorted out immediately. But there's always a downside, you know? You give a good feature and people won't use the feature for good things. It'll always happen. Got banned for saying F you done. Well, I would hope that if they did actual bad things, they got banned for those bad things, but responding to them like that doesn't help, though, does it? I understand the annoyance. Don't voice the annoyance. You know? Play something else? It's all in the mindset, hey? Hello, Mix. Hello, King. Look at it. Playing some weird sound we're not going to talk about. Only got an 80-minute ban. 80 minutes? I don't think that's a thing. 80 minutes? This going around is... Well, I mean, the other one did it. If you cut this one off... It was close. I think they bailed on the merge. They tried to build up the speed to do it. That was a little bit sloppy, but it wasn't like terrible, you know? Like insanely dangerous, oh my god, 10 car pile-up type of thing. Wait, was this one? Hey! Whoa, do you see how far back they went? They got shot back. Just have to put up with this 6-year-old arguably cringy username. Bread, it's fine. It's alright. It's fine. I've seen some funny usernames. It's okay. Welcome in. Have 2 hours. Back in the day, they used to be. Why'd you... you said sorry, yeah, but why did you swerve like that? What was the swerve for, though? What was that for? Statue of Soldier on the map? Oh, that's nice. Did they pass recently? This month? Oh. Banavision thingy real. Don't try it. And then we have whatever the hell happened over here. We'll give that a few more seconds. Just for any aftermath going on. Another crash. Oh, you see, that's why you leave it for a little bit longer. There we go. Now we want you back. Mocking accent. It is Saba. It is Saba. That's why he did that. Yeah. Because Saba claimed that I mocked his accent, and I didn't. So he made up this reason as to why I did that. And, you know, he redacted it after a while. It's because he misunderstood me, which was very ironic. Oh, 2020 was the death. 6 years. Well, that's very nice. But there's a moral. I like when people put morals in game, because as long as the game lasts, there's kind of that, the legacy part is there. Where are you from? Where do you think? Where do you think? Same with Leon as well. Is that Leon? Yeah, a second account, because it's called Leon 2. I can see that message, but not your first one. Really weird. The C button is to clear. That means clear. British, yes. Turkish, yeah. No, very, very strong Turkish accent. Yeah. C just means clear. So if it's got 1 week set right now, if I press C, clears it. Very nice. This drop down is for permanent. It is very funny to see a drop down with only one option in it. That's kind of not the point of a drop down. But it would be nice if it was only a tick box for permanent.
Wow.
But eh. Cruz, how you doing? The main thing I wanted to look at was over here. Worst drivers in your opinion? Impatient people. They're also the most common. Anyone that's impatient for whatever the hell reason. They'll overtake a queue, they'll do something really silly, you know. Like our suspect, right? Who now decides to try and go around. And it just completely messes it up. Mahaba. Sa, dude. Now if we skip over here, we're going to watch from multiple POVs. It's fun. There we go. We try and smush back on the road there. Yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you should, you know? I thought that would be fairly logical. Makes sense. For overtaking for anything, really. Can you make a different account to play? No, that's called ban evading. Why would you do that? If you're banned, that means you just don't play. You can play the game, by the way. You can play the game. It's not like you're banned from loading up ETS2. I know a lot of people will find the game boring and they only play TMP. I get that. I get that. I don't really play single player much either, but you know. We're quite far away from... Because by the time he gets there, this person's already sideways. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Because I just picked a random one to report back. Making out, good luck with it. Constant horn when heavy hauling? Unfortunately, yes. Impatient people will also honk a lot. So turn horns off. At least turn the sound off. Or turn it right down. To like 1%. Yeah, so I can't do much about the original. Because that already happened. The only result is our friend that merges here. Was it here or was it here? I don't know where it was. And then this one... It's close. This one gets very close as well. Oh, you push him out of the way. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. They hit the gun. Got banned, gave you 7 days, then later saw 12. That means something else might have been added. The more things you do, the longer it might be. So you might have done something else, or someone else reported you at the time, and maybe more got added. Still in the same ban though, so appeal it. Heavy cargo DLC, you can use that, yes. 12 days? Why not? It's a nice number. 2 weeks would make more sense. Now, yeah, the other one is speeding up because you're going downhill. That's not bad, yeah? Don't do the overtake there. Like, right here, right here. You see, they went for it and they thought they could. Boom, you've started oncoming person. Shouldn't do that. Why have you started the overtake? Even if the person didn't speed up and you would have completed it, you still would have endangered the oncoming person because they slowed down to preemptively anticipate your sloppy merge. Yeah. Hello Moose, hello Riz. Riss, even. Hope you well. Something else happened, see? What's this about? What's this about? All of these reported to be having to report something back. Already been reported? It's right there. Do you just try and U-turn and get stuck? Not admin, truck driver coach. Admin coach. Oh, you can go through that sign? Can you push the sign? Would you get banned for not letting someone merge in who wasn't in the right lane? I wouldn't suggest trying to block someone's movement, if that makes sense. And then they sat there. Like, if you're in a queue and someone overtakes the queue, like on the wrong lane, and you see some people swerve to the left to try and block it, don't do that either. That's bad. Usually, it doesn't even stop the person from doing it. Still there? Yes. Did their controller break? I have no idea. I don't know why they swerved. I don't know why they swerved. All I'm going to do is just do that. It's very weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's mean. It was weird. Yeah, it doesn't cancel it out. You know, the two wrongs don't make a right, that kind of thing. It doesn't cancel it out. Revenge doesn't work. You might think it does because, yeah, you might have stopped the person. But... You gonna go for it? Oh, look, they're doing the emotes in the chat. Look, you've actually got actual emojis. Oh my god. I thought they'd make a break for it eventually. Nice. Was that both of them that went? Seems like it. For no reason, we have no proof. Have you appealed it? Because then the person would be able to give you the proof. I would suggest that. And if you have, hopefully you get it soon. It's up to the gym. The first 3 bans, as it mentions, can be whatever I decide to give you. But I guess most of us pick like a standard duration anyway, because there's no point in me going, oh, I'll give this one 3 days, I'll give this one 5, I'm feeling picky, I'll give this one 8, you know? Put a poll in chat or spin the wheel or something. That just sounds a bit sloppy, doesn't it? That would be funny for engagement. That would be very funny. There was a time where we decided to do predictions where is 5 reports from now, is it going to be a hacker? That kind of thing. That's a poorly timed merge. And then there's this one. Hello, Bruno. Welcome in. You're going to have to merge in at some point. The wall is coming. There's a sign coming somewhere. When you can do it now? Enough space? Oh, maybe not. And you stopped. Nice. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. What's your solution, eh? Spin the wheel. Exactly, exactly. But then you double it up, so all of the slices of the wheel are really thin lines. So it could be the difference between all sorts of durations. Yeah, we should do that. I mean, now you could, because, you know, they've slowed down. There we go. There we go. Got there in the end. Good job. Good job. The whole lead up to that was not necessary, but hey, at least they didn't push in at the time. A little bit of an overtake. Where's this? Spain? Nuremberg. I thought the rolling fields would be Spain. CD Road, you frequent CD Road, yeah? Everyone goes there. Ever met anyone? Back in the day, at the insomnia thingy, which happened in like pre-COVID times, it was the thing that DreamHack now is. Up in Birmingham, I think. There were a handful of us there. It was some people from TFM, some people from TMP. Yeah, I saw a few of them. I don't think any of them now are on the team, though. If I can even remember how many there were. But yes. Hello, Tornado. Med's making it high. Got operation. Good luck. I hope you'll be alright. Fabian, welcome in. Miguel, welcome in. Diaz, welcome in. How are we doing? I'm just wondering how this one's going to end, because there is a person behind them, but you're at full speed, so... Are they going to be able to even overtake? And thanks to desync, it seems they are, because you see how they're going the same speed, but somehow they're being overtaken? It has some human members, yes, and believe it or not, some of them have legs. I can confirm that. There we go. That was very close. That was very close. Oh, save it, save it, save it. Hey. Like a teeny tiny bit. No, that wasn't even like a merge or anything. That was just accidentally going under their lane. Which one has the desync though? See, like a little bit. Oh, there we go. Just a little. Cancel. Teeny tiny bit of... You know, one of them is slightly wobbly. That one, I don't know what that one was, but... How go faster? Go faster. How? You don't. From margin 10, you don't. Got banned with not using the blinker. Not exclusively for not using the blinker, but if you don't use it and then you try and merge in front of someone else, they don't know what your plan is. They don't know what you're doing. So it's useful to use it, but it's not exclusive for, That was weird. Like, there's a little bit of a collision, but that's when you were entering the city, and the fact that one of them had a bit of desync because you were being overtaken despite going at full speed, that doesn't happen normally. It was weird. A shocker, I know. Report yourself. Don't do that. Why would you do that? That's mean. Yeah, we'll let that slide this time. Could be. 1.3. 1.3 is the spamming rule. It wouldn't be spamming. Yeah, most people think of spamming as doing a lot of something. So if you've only done it once, because you can only report yourself once, it's being cheeky. That's what it is. Can we add a new rule for trying to cheat the system, being cheeky? Inappropriately, yeah. That's more like it. Pro mods mod session, maybe sometime again. I don't want to do it too much because it is always the Kirkenes Road, and the Kirkenes Road is somehow worse than the CD Road because everyone there is even more impatient. Last time we went there, actually, briefly, was on April Fool's because we checked out the April Fool's tweaks. The roller coaster map, which is now gone. We checked that out. Convoy? I don't know when we're doing the convoy next. This is Calais now, yes, Calais. The person got absolutely trampled. Are you unsure of whether you can go or not? I mean, you can't switch lane because there's a barrier here. There's not much you can do about that. Maybe there was a hitbox, and maybe they couldn't move. See, there's the barriers. Nice. It's when two people leave the service at the same time. Sometimes you can't predict when you're going to do that. Is that your trailer? No. Whose trailer is that? No, the barriers aren't in the demos. I don't know why. They really should be. It would help. But they're not. Some parts that have been on the map for a while, they are added to the demos. There are other bits that are not. Newly placed things are not. You just think you can just go like that, huh? Like, again, stop hitting people. Stop it. You already overtook to get there and you bumped into two people. Stop it. Calais City was better. A lot of people, I understand how you don't like this layout. If people use it properly, then it is effective. Then it has its benefit. Are you waiting or are you going? Because you overtook to get there. Wanting to be next to their friend. Roundabout. Be nice if more people knew how to use a roundabout. To get 900 trillion, you can do anything you want with your money. Money is totally fine. Because that's only client-sided, as it's called. It's only you that sees it. You'll have to do that in single player, though, I think. I don't think you can just give yourself money on TMP unless you edit your file and reload your save. But if you're using like a tool to do it, I think most people do that, set that up in single player. Same way of giving you like a 10,000 XP per job thing. It's usually a single player setup first. Henry West, #1 fan. I've seen their videos. Welcome in. Great start. That's a good start. Good start. Good start. With a downloaded save as well, just to show off. Type of move service. What do you mean move service? Move a person to the service or move the service? I ain't gonna move the service. Hi Henry, welcome in. How many reports do you see through? Right. We're doing it was an unintended experiment, but at the beginning of the stream, I think Felix said it, we were on 20,058. We're now on 20,476. So in an hour, we've had nearly 500 reports flock through the list. And I haven't been through that many of them. So there's a lot. There's a lot. Huh? At the end of the stream, we'll see what number we're on. But there's a lot. I've seen 1 or 2 others join and do some reports, but there wouldn't be much difference if there were like 3 people on anyway. Every minute, I know, right? Well, yeah, the logical thing would be just get more people. You can't just get more people, though, because they may not be good enough for it. You can't just get everyone to do it. Most reports are from the CD road, yes. You should know the layout of the CD road now, even with your eyes closed. You should absolutely know it. I thought you were going to cut that one off as well. So we're taking 1 by 1. Oh, nice. There we go. Why are we doing that? Something swearing about the person's mother, I think. What's the need, though? You're here for a reason, like to be on this road. So why are you spending as little time as you can on the road? No, the next April Fool would be to bring the CD road back. So it would be a kind of inverse thing. Yeah, there was some. This word, is, I'm assuming, the bad one. Because when they say the phrase, it's to do with the mother, and one of the words means mother. It's always about the mother. Why are you being so mean towards people's mother? It's insane. I'll update that later. RMs to do? In a way, yeah. First word. Yes. I will adjust it afterwards. Because the initial part has been placed. That's just on top. It's on top. Give up. Well, back in the, those seem tame now, you know. The your mama jokes, they're fine. Nice. Is this live? If you pass through here, you'd see me. If I keep my camera here for however long it takes you to get here, yes, but I'm not going to do that. I don't know what that was, but yes, this is real time now. Escort vehicle. Of who? This one? Maybe you're escorting that one? He means your mother. Yeah, okay, so I thought that one meant, and then if you put it with something else, it then becomes the insult. Saying your mother isn't like that bad. It's a bit weird, though. Can I see your band? I would be able to, but I don't need to. I don't need to do that. Oh, salad. Salad's here. They were? Are? I don't know if they still are in the event team. Yeah, the second word is the main one. Like I know that phrase now. In my mind, yes. It's a bad phrase, yes. It'd be quite bad. Park on the tracks. You would probably be teleported because I don't think you can drive from the road to the track. I think you have to spawn there. I don't know where the hitbox actually ends. Because I've seen people try it. They get to the crossing and they just turn left. You can't just do that. You can't just do that. Give you points? No. Gamble them. Get some more. Hello, hello. Thank you for the gift. Fine, that's a turn. Not terrible. Yeah, you can park on the grass next to them. You'd just be extra traffic at that point, sort of clogging it up. But it's one of these old school style. Someone disappeared or kicked. Oh, and we're leaning over. Ah, that was unintended. That was a little bump. Little bit too quick. They weren't going at full speed, but it's a little bit of a bump. You can see that that's an accident, yeah? I've seen a lot of people go through there at like 90 plus, and then they completely obliterate the oncoming person. That one is a milder version of that. You can see they've put extra components or something. That's not like, you know, terrible. Is it safe for YouTube streams? YouTube streams, if you have the music in the VOD, no. Because they will be either, some of them, most of them get ID'd, content ID'd. So you don't get a strike on your channel, they just get like flagged and you wouldn't be able to monetize it, that kind of thing. If you remove it from the VOD or don't send it to the VOD, that's fine. But YouTube has no VOD track for that. It's nice that they have like content ID just shows that like, yes, this song was played, that's fine. But most of the songs would be okay. If I were to go through and list all of them, it's just content ID stuff. So they're all safe in that regard. Captain Jack Sparrow, he is. Did one of them just disappear, the one that tried to pass? Because you were pushing against this one. Seventy truck with a red front bumper. From what vehicle? Why would red be the bad bit? What's wrong with that? This one. Well, you come all the way down. All the way down from there. Oh, if it's a red front bumper and the rest is white, is it to kind of pretend like there's blood on the front of it or something? Oh, that's how it happened. My God. Okay, I thought it was that one because I thought they disappeared because suddenly they were facing this way. Ah. Nice. Just for paint. Technically, I guess that's fine to do as long as the component doesn't, like, clip into anything or look weird. If it's from the same vehicle but it just happens to be red instead, if that's even possible, I guess. I've never seen someone do that. Is that yours? Yes. And there's another one. Looks really cool. I'm imagining it, and I don't think it does look cool. I don't think it does. Hey Fabian, how you doing? My biggest fans have joined the chat. Whoa, that was close. That was close. After work? Well, you need to relax after work, yeah. Watching other people get banned is quite relaxing to some people, I'm sure. Hello, Avgeek. Biggest fans. That point was, while I'm sure you are one, wasn't initially to address you. It was the sarcastic point. For the others. Perfect to relax to. Oh, good. Because I'm not screaming my head off, right? That is a good benefit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to scream. I don't want to be loud. Look cool. Hey, taste is, you know, subjective. Wind turbine is the biggest fan, yeah. Because they are pretty damn big. No, loud does not always mean funny, no. You can be loud and clear. Or loud and distorting your mic, and then that makes it really, really, really funny, right? Screaming loud is not always funny. Good amount of bass. I think I've turned down some of the bass. I used to have it up quite a lot. The yellow trailer? Oh, you have to go back and look at it now, Killer. You're a sub, so you can rewind the stream. I wasn't looking at that one. I saw some yellow somewhere. Oh, that was close, but why did you go on the left side for a bit? What was that? Teletransport doing well. It's gone. Yellow truck with 4x2 and chrome rims. You could. Try it. If you have all those ideas, try it. This game has many customizing options. Try it. Thought of a CD. A similar intersection, hey? But this is in fact below Lille. Looks like. It's close. Deserve tons. I appreciate that. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've slowed down in the sense of posting my own stuff because I'm posting for others now as well, and I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. So it's got to be a kind of half and half. There we go. Took him a very long time to do that overtake. Airtime. Well, if you're in the Discord server, you see when those videos get posted. Because the bot posts when it's on their channel. It's only set up for lazy at the moment because that's regular. Nice. And if it happens to be for anyone else, I'll just link it myself. What was the point, man? My bad. What do you mean, my bad? And they're now going to pick up a lot of speed because it's way down towards the final bit, which is what you tried to take advantage of. What's the point? Single player mods? You could. You could. No, not my face. No. I mean, I'm editing for them. I edit their videos. And then, in Lizzie's case, I can post it. But in other people's case, like, you do the video, you give them the video, they put the video up. And then I have to link it. I don't have to, but I want people to see the things I work on as well. Because why not? I like how they turn out. And for any content you make or consume, if it's something that you would enjoy watching as if it was from someone else, that means it's good. So if you were editing a short or something and you saw that short pop up from someone else, would you watch it? Would you enjoy it? If not, don't have to post. Continue making. It's stream clips, same as mine, but it's their stream clips, and they have a lot more content than me. This is based on the Discordia, isn't it? Yellow trailer with red text. That's Discordia. No, not for Doug. No, that'd be really insane. He's one of the inspirations for the editing style, I think, because his videos are good. Him and Martin Cedarpants will be the two main ones. Like the quick, silly edits, that kind of thing. I like those. Ultimate brain rot. Well, no. A lot of the shorts you might see would be brain rot, but yeah, I avoid that. I don't click on the brain rot ones. Funny Frogman, yes. He's good. He's good at what he does. Rare example where in his case loud does equal funny, because when he says random words loud into his microphone, it's funny. It's funny. Put in a good word, I appreciate that. I didn't know you had like just connection. Brainwell needs to calm down. Go back to the time where things were slow and boring. video-wise. How about we have someone that if they're playing like Minecraft or something, they just introduce what they're doing and then they just do it anyway instead of a Mr. Beast style intro. There's way too much going on in Mr. Beast videos. That's too much. Yeah, MLG edits. Those were funny. Now that could be kick. Because it's a dodgy overtake. We're not at the limit of the 20-something people that you're meant to have. Well, it's not a good overtake, let's put it that way. Like, they chose to go this side so they didn't hit the oncoming traffic, so bravo for that, good job, but... what if you bounced in the wrong way and you smacked someone from the left? Still a bit bad. It's a bit bad. Don't say anymore? Good. Train your algorithm to not show it. Good. And you can help with that by not spending as much time on the social media to begin with. But I know a lot of people... like, I kind of have to. I know I'm not, like, searching for the latest trend to participate in, but, you know, if I'm posting there, then I'm going to see stuff as well, aren't I? So. You kind of have to. I don't watch too much. Post a bit. Watch a few things. I don't consume content from this game. Because my feed doesn't show it. My feed is mostly memes. Actually silly ones. Shows you never watch. Sometimes I get like political stuff that shows up, even though I don't like engage with it. In the sense of like, oh, I like this video, save this video. Sometimes that shows up. Clips of shows you never watch. Any you would start watching? A teal truck? Cack, go for it. Make any of these obscure color combinations you want. Go for it. Write these down, all these ideas. And if it looks good, hey, you've got a new truck to use. Go for it. Yeah, the AI voices. There was one I watched earlier, which initially I didn't know it was. It was one of those where they're adding a bunch of mods to GTA to make it look better. But the way that they've done the voice is that a lot of the plural bits of words, like trees, cars, something like that, there was no S on the sound. It sounded really weird. I thought, it's an AI voice. Because no one would record that badly. If you do record that, do it again. Right. This is not wrong way, because there's 2 lanes. Here, there's 2 lanes. Now, they are indicating left, but the report doesn't show them doing that, so we'll never know. Prime, the prime's go to the front, yes. No plates though. He might, but hey, we're just assuming. I can't go based on the assumption of where he's gonna go. But a lot of people do that. This is live now. What you were watching was a replay, a demo. Yes. Yeah, I let him go. He didn't do the thing that he was inevitably going to do. Because the person reported it a bit too early. Sadly. Actually yielding, look at that. Impressive. Did you know you're supposed to stop there? Yeah. Some people done. Another prime. Are you gonna...
Hi crew, was up.
Oh, you are. Oh, I thought you were going to do that. Nice. Don't just keep in front. You'll be fine. Caesar, welcome back. 6 months. Enjoy the new badge. I appreciate that. Big fan, big fan. Hope you've been well. Favorite truck? Scania. Next gen Scania. Should I start calling it Scania? Because it's Swedish, so you should start saying it in a different way. Yeah, it's the Scania. But I just got used to saying Scania. Because, you know, imagine you said like Volvo in a very specific way. Well, with the accent you would say in a specific way. Do I hate any trucks? No. For the meme, Iveco. For the meme, Ivecos look very weird and they look, eh. The box Renault as well, the really old Renault, whatever it was called. But I don't genuinely actually despise it, I just don't use it. Why would I use it? The Magnum, that's one, yes. The S or the R, they're basically the same. They're the same to me. There's no like difference in performance, no difference. They barely look different. Hacking and reckless, good combo. Another prime. How many chunks? It's just a box on wheels. It's just goofy. But hey, some people like it. I'm not going to prevent them from using it. I'm just not going to use it myself. Like a particular character in a game or something. You just don't use that character if you don't like it then. What's the problem with that? It was funny seeing in the trucking challenge that on the old Top Gear when Jeremy used one. That was quite funny. A box truck. It is. It is the most square truck I've ever seen. Very square. Flat floor cab. It's really advanced. Yeah, because you could see the physical split between the top and the bottom. Now they kind of merged it all into one, but back then it was like physically top and bottom. Love to hate things out of control. Do you complain a lot about random things? Because the Brits are known for complaining. You know, we complain about weather and all that kind of stuff. How was that hacking or reckless? Did you just report yourself for that? Great report, yeah, let me just ban him. Ban what now? Unless someone nearby is doing something bad, but I didn't see any. Special transport, no. The jobs won't work, no. You can use a trailer if you somehow save edit the trailer. And the beacons, the large beacons, you can put those on your vehicle, but you can't do the job. The jobs won't show in your list, in fact. Because they have the red and white stripes next to the job selection screen. You just don't see them in TNP. Magic. Wrong way on the highway. Report it. Report it. Ten pill, welcome in. Weather's too hot, too cold, too windy, too rainy? Yes. Unfortunately, yeah. Well, we're going to be entering into a... When we have warm weather, it's average for everyone else, so I'll probably be complaining about it at some point. Favorite Scania? Well, the one I'm using at the moment is a next-gen R. Specifically. There isn't really any difference. I just picked the R. I had more miles on that one before... Yeah, before the Super. I still had an R. Well, I had an R, then I had an S, and, you know, the R was the one that I reached 1 million miles on. Kilometers, so. One of them is shorter than the other one. That's it. That's the only real difference. What's warm? Yeah, anything over 25 gets quite toasty outside, because it's humid as well. Sometimes it reaches 30 and above. 30 and above is not very pleasant. But then you have all the Mediterranean places and the southern countries and things, and they just average 30 anyway. And they're like, yeah, well, that's nothing, you know. Phoenix, your car. Locking because they didn't move forward for a second. Better not still be there. Oh my god, they are. Why'd you just stop all of a sudden? You don't need to stop for that long. Come on. We share our climates. Well, we're not that far away. You said you were Dutchy. Not that bad. Banned for a glitch in the server. Did you appropriately appeal that? What kind of glitch? What happened? And yes, I see all the chats. So now that you can see them, in the chat widget, each color is a different platform. And for some reason, YouTube is the only one that has the @ symbol next to it. Because I don't know why they set it up like that. You know, if I was to force TikTok usernames to show that, then it would also show an ad. Only 25, exactly. And then the Americans complaining when they live in, you know, Florida or something, and it's also quite humid there. Purple is Twitch. Red with an @ is YouTube. Your color is kind of a reddy pink, and then green is Kick. If I were to use a few others, what others can I connect if I were to use them? Settings, accounts, Trovo, no one streams there, DLive, and Loco. Do people actually use those platforms anymore? People use Trovo for a bit, but like, do they? Is there really anything on that? On there? Trovo's are green, DLive is yellow. I don't know what color Loco is. Never heard of Loco. Trovo, Trovo, DLive, the letter D, and LOCO. Those are accounts I can connect to the chat thing. What is Loco? Because the ban from 8 months ago, 90 days. So you got less length on your ban? Did it get shortened? That sheet? Yes, I've seen that, GA, yes. They like to make themselves, bring attention to themselves for using it. Hey. That was bad. Old school Rootski. Appreciate the follow. Luca. 9 or 7? Oh, I see. 90 though, does it not say 3-month ban next to it? 3 months due to history? Because that's usually 90 as well. Orange. Interesting. Live reports. I'm looking through normal reports right now. It says that. Oh, I see. Well, I don't know if it was for the glitch then. These two are continually trying to go through each other, just hitting each other. Oh my god, man. 3 people. Can you, like, is there good income on that? What's the sub split? You know? Are there people that actually watch those 3 people on there? Hello, Mythical. Welcome in. Portuguese. Oh. Not more aggressive. Yeah, it's because they've got more compromised accounts, so they're siphoning through them. They've got a plan of how to use them. So they'll target you. You'll get a bit of damage, but then the account will be banned, and then they'll do it again. Don't take a World of Trucks job to the CD road. Let me just say that. That's a disaster idea. Take a normal job, and then you can just load an autosave. Because you're taking quite a challenge. There we are. Let's pumped that one. Good job. That's 2 hits. Attempted 3, maybe 2.5. There's another one. Yeah. Yep. And then nice. Sent him flying across the road then. So do both for the same, because you're both doing the same thing. You're both egging each other on. Doesn't matter who started it. 3 months. Well, they might end up with a 3-month ban. I just don't see it right now. When I go to check it later, they might be worth that. You redeemed it 1 time. Yep. Yeah. All right. I will. Is that the viewer count they have? 266. Oh, that's pretty good. But is the site specific for like a certain region of streamers, or is it just another one is trying to enter the market? Is it just for everyone everywhere? Roro, welcome in. Or rather, Ro, because Romania as well. Brussels, yep, this is outside Brussels, heading towards CD. They have a Valentine's job. The stuff is still in the files, somehow. Valentine's was cut a while back. Because it's nice, because it has, you know, your sort of cherry blossom. Look at that, it looks nice. I like that. And we have to watch it all the way through. This one also have one? They do. How's this going to turn out? Oh, that's some quite hefty keyboard driving. Way. Well done. Made it miss his turn. It's Russian. Oh boy. And then now they're trying to reverse on the road. Friendly fire, yeah. Took him out. Are you now going to take out someone else? It's not over yet. Nearly. Here we go. We're going to merge out without looking. Oh, nice. Now, I know... You see what I mean? You know the person doesn't have to slow down because they have the priority being on the main road, but you could slow down preemptively to try and, you know, minimize the damage. You are quite far away still by the time you could see them. Some people do brake last second, though. But, you know, no attempt to kind of avoid that. Yeah. And then this, kind of just only doing it to yourself, that sort of thing. It's dangerous, but I assume that you can assume they're your friend. Small van? Not really for the one that was stopping. Oh, didn't stop, rather. Yes, but, you know, because it's this one's fault for just not yielding out. I'll do that. Because the other one was wobbling near them. Granted, wobbling. Reversing? Yeah, we'll have a look and see if he actually affects someone else. Because there was one nearby. Like the wobble here. It was the lean and then the wobble back that hit them. That's basically what that was. Ooh. Have to log in to have higher than 480p. I don't think they have much bandwidth on their servers then. Hello, Power, welcome in. Record number of rule violators you've kicked banned in one report. I still remember, I don't know whether it was done on stream or in another session, but there were a series of cars. This was a few years back. Meiji FD mod, nice. That's of the one being... Oh no, that's this one. Ah. Several years back, there were a series of cars that were going the wrong way down some road. It was nowhere near CD somewhere else, but they just happened to be reporting. I think there was about 7 of them or so. Let's Google Translate that. 7 or so cars going all in the wrong direction. She just boop, 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 banned all of them. Easy peasy. I want to see what the Translate attempts it to be. Yeah, it does. It does. Let's goggle it. Google it. I mean, you know, you didn't need to respond like that, did you? Surprisingly maintained the reverse. Not that bad, actually. They waited for the other two to go by. Impressive. Let's do... yeah. And then I'll configure if anything needs tweaking or anything later. At least it's there, you know. Goggle. Goggle.com. Yes, indeed. Alright. Oh, slow down. Oh. Doesn't exist? Oh, I would have hoped that someone claims the link to attempt. Oh, that's you. Okay, so are you trying to squeeze them in? Don't say my name in the chat. Shush. If you're in the stream, shut up. Stream sniper. Your name is Sniper as well. Stop. Shush. Shush. Is insulting? Yes. Yeah, I'm assuming... I want to know why they said it. Because there has to be a reason, right? Surely. Oh, there they go. All the way this way, yep. And then they go here. Yeah. Because this car is also doing the same, I guess. Rate your truck. I'm looking at TP to have a look at it. You can take a picture of it, though. Ah. They said that. And then they said the A one and the S one, they're spelt slightly differently, but it's the same sort of variant. It's amazing how many variations of those words there are, though. It surprises me, really. And then you're just squeezing up against them. Okay. This one is also, if I put that there as well. Yeah. It's kind of your mama, it's kind of something else. It's probably wishing something insanely disgusting on the mother. It always is. Squeezing in, yes. Letting them improve their driving skills. In an ideal world, yes, you'd hope that it would give them some sort of... You're describing like a sort of driving rehab like that. But most of them don't care to improve the skills in that sense. But it would be nice to limit them away from the normal server. You know. Some of them may not evade because they can still play, but they still do want to play on Sim 1, so it may not do anything. You know? It may not have the ideal effect. They would have absolutely kept going if that person wasn't there. What a shame someone's actually pulled over in the lane where you can pull over. Right? Just again double check. Yeah. This one is just that. Good. 7.2.1, 2.9 in language. Language, for language ones, it would be nice if there was a kind of, you could prohibit the use of the chat. So they could maybe still play, but they couldn't type or use the radio or anything of that sort. Like a mute system, that would be nice. Because having a full ban for something using only one of the systems, I don't know. If they say something really bad, then maybe they do deserve that, but it depends, I guess. Hacking. And there's one another. It's hacking as well, eh? What happens here? Gamba. Let me, 1 times. When was that redeemed? Oh, before I clicked on this report. Okay. Long before I clicked on it, so yes. Not touching it. Thank you for that, AK. Yeah, me would be nice. Astronaut, you can't tell yet. I don't know. Wait and see. Wait and see. Any hacking? Nothing yet. All good for now. Let's give it a moment. Is that how you normally talk? The exaggeration where I do some silly voices on top? No. I don't do that normally, no. But right now, normal. But if I'm in like a call and, you know, we're playing a silly game, then yeah, sometimes I would do the same voice. Same voice. I think even the really loud streamers, the ones that, you know, they might overdo it a bit, I think even they get a bit chill off cam. It's for the act, you know? It's for the act. Coming from a single player game, acting like a single player main character. They do try and stop in the road or bump into other people not knowing that they are real people this time instead of NPC vehicles. Like, we've all bullied the NPCs before, right? We have. But you can't do that now. Specifically the accent. Well, that is my normal accent, yeah. Like, right now, this is vanilla, completely normal. That is how it normally is. Samuel, welcome in. And that was it. That was it. Wow, that was some pretty serious hack there. Did you press just anything because you bumped the back of them? I think it was for the bump. Like, could it have been that? Not much going on there. Shame. You don't bully them because they didn't do anything to you? That's nice. That's nice. That's how it should be, you know? They're just trying to get to their destination as well, eh? That's fine. But at least in single player, it's one of those things where you play it your way. That's how some slogans go. No Jew. Oh, I turned it off because of the Minecraft shit. Where is he? There he is. I've turned a few of the overlay elements off. Do I enjoy beer? No, I don't drink alcohol. I choose not to. I think I've tried beer before. I don't know what type. I don't think it wasn't too bad. No, I choose not to. We've gotten to a time. I'll bring this up whenever someone like wants to, if someone responds with the exact prompt I'm saying. Yeah, like, how do you have fun? I've seen videos pop out that, oh, if you don't drink, you don't go clubbing, you don't smoke, you don't, do drugs. How do you have fun? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That's where we're at in society right now? What? How about you have fun by not using substances that give you fake fun? Have a hobby or something. That's fun. You don't need to drink. That was not necessary. Was that in response to the swerve? Like, they didn't swerve, they just got a bit too close to the middle. What was the point, right? You just merged way too close. You had the entire road in front of you. Even long before this intersection. Smoking makes the hobby even more fun. Well, if you mean with the, what do people call it? Some people call it the devil's lettuce, that kind of stuff. It could add on to it. But no. Upload a new video. They did, over the weekend they did, yes. Current hobby is gaming. Gaming is absolutely a hobby. Reading a book, going out for walks, going hiking, going cycling. Everything can really be a hobby. On a PC, exactly. Cigarettes are expensive. Vapes are expensive. Alcohol is expensive. Why am I going to spend money on that? No. Can stoned is funny? Oh boy. Does the road appear to sort of move in front of you in a weird way? Because it slows down your response time. A bit. Never ran long things in real life? Hey. What's a pack? I don't know. That's the thing. I've never looked at what how much are boxes of cigarettes? To anyone that goes into a convenience store often and might see them. They're usually all behind the counter of the guy that's serving it. Easily, £10 maybe? More than that? For a box? How many are in a box? The determination, just because you couldn't merge back in, is pretty damn good. Just makes it funnier with the CB. Yeah, true. Because they do speak a lot. And then we're going to make our merge. £80 to fill up your car? My god. Cheapest 20 pack is £12. £15. Cheapest were £9. See, and how it depends on how many you have per day, I guess, Imagine you're buying a couple boxes a week. That's a lot. All power to the people that are trying to quit it. Absolutely. But oh man, it's a tough one to get out of. That's why I don't want to get into it. And also because if you have any conditions or anything going on, I had some level of asthma when I was much younger. I don't know if it's still there anymore. It would be far worse on me if I were to smoke. So I don't want to do that. Why would I make my situation worse or bring it back? Why would I do that? That's just a terrible idea. That's your week and a half. Are you active smoker, JP? How long have you been doing it for? Are you trying to quit? Everyone should. It was meant to be the idea of vapes, wasn't it? You kind of switch from one to the other and then you ease down on it and then you eventually quit. People spend their last money on it? Unfortunately, yes. Because it gives you the addiction. It feeds the addiction. Dopamine, yes. And that was not necessary. They merged in front. Car didn't like that. Car decided to push back against them. And I did the same thing to each other. And then, hey, you interfered with a random. How dare you? How dare you do that? It wasn't very nice, was it? What does that translate to? What does that mean? That's a lot of spam. Something ETS2. Oh, it's a VTC ad. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's a VTC ad. Where was the one they hit? This one. Because you decided to squeeze past. Okay, right. Oh, it is a serious issue. It's one of the biggest addictions. Yeah. It's just not helpful. It's unfortunate for people that, like, for example, if their parents smoke and they just kind of get into it because they just think it's just the thing to do. It's a natural thing to do. You're surrounded by the smoke. Telegram channel. Those dodgy things that happen in Telegram. Gotta be careful. Snowy Moon and Reshade, yes, those are post-processed. They go over the top of your game, so they shouldn't affect anything else. They should be fine to use. Well, the spam, how often did they say it? Every 2 minutes? Every minute? Like, there's a lot of it. Oh, used it? You don't need to use it. It's basically like an encrypted version of WhatsApp groups. That kind of thing. You can have groups and channels for things. Day traders and such, they use Telegram. Because it's hard to track things there. Because it's Ruski. Where are you streaming? Hamster. All the main streaming platforms. Feel free to pop on over to the Twitch if you want. That's the main one. But you can choose where you want to watch. Here on this corner. Money! Oh. Hello. You didn't give a message, mate. You just wanted to put your name, eh? Just wanted to put your name out there. Money! But it's from my friend, you see, so. What does he want? Ah, I see. Car started moving at the wrong time. No, not the exposer, no. No. It's our friend that likes to advertise his malicious cheat tool. His malware cheat tool. This one. He tried to go past them at the time, so they both kind of moved in between each other. I guess it was kind of you because you didn't check when people are coming, but I guess the other one didn't see that from the right-hand side. Maybe they thought they'd speed up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Epstein level stuff goes on there as well. That's another reason that it's encrypted, so it's pretty good. Keeps it safe, you know? And it just happens that, again, if they hit like what I describe as the neck area, yeah, you get wedged by the person. Still there? Better not be. No. Money! Like, that's a case of poor timing. Someone's blocking Calais? Oh no, it's a shame. What a shame. Why don't you use your thing and just clear them out of the way like you want to, eh? If I go there, you're going to do your thing. Appreciate the donut. Money! I like that sound. It's a good donut sound. There's a good donut sound. That's good. Police! Police! 1, 2, Polizei. Oh my gosh. Interesting colour combo you've got going on. Hold on, chat. Shut up. Shut up. Impersonation remove plate. TP them there. Not you, by the way. I mean, oh god, we're in Duisburg, aren't we? If they disappear, I'm never going to see them again. And that's fine. I'm not bothered by that. Money! For real, for real. I think someone mentioned it earlier. Someone might have mentioned it earlier. Have they been blocking for that long? They didn't do it. They didn't change it. Just make sure, yeah, still says police, yep. Didn't mean to do that one, I meant to do that one. And now that I disconnected myself from them, I should have spectated again, to be honest. Back you go, do it again. Intense scrolling, because, oh my god, it scrolls in too far. So much scrolling. With more lag, I have 9 frames. Oh, nice. With 9 frames, yeah. Oh, he moved out. Are you going to do it now? Are you going to do it now? Did you read the instruction? Hey, maybe. Hold on. Hold on a moment.
Ow.
Hi, TF. Welcome in. Thank you. Well, they're gone. Unless it's because when they corrected themselves, they're now lined up again. I don't know where they are. God, people glitching out. Oh my god, there's so many. Sam, welcome in. Hello. Dom, welcome in. JP, hello, hello, welcome over. Gonna raid? I don't know. Depends on who's on. Ooh. Get glitched. Oh, landed on top of that one's trailer. No, the flashbang, it's an overlay for the camera source. It doesn't literally make my lights bright. I could, if I had controllable lights in that way, I'd borrow the method that Mr. Bang uses, where his lights turn up to full brightness. That would be funny. So no, it doesn't actually affect me, no. Use mod. What do you mean mod? Do you need to work all the time? You do it when you like, because it's a volunteer thing. Get on when you can. Keeping it free? Trying to. Yeah, so they're gone. Unless they're just stuck in the queue and I just don't see them, because there's probably around 230 people here. It's an average Monday. There's a lot. There's oh, I love my 9 frames. They used to ask the reshade of the oh, someone's here. Someone's looking at them. Oh, okay. Admin, please sort it out, admin. No, so I don't see if there's any car underneath here. Can't tell, really. Well, I guess not. I guess not. It's skedaddled. That's unfortunate. The one with, who was the one that I saw earlier that I teleported? For the missing trailer, they didn't have the lights at the back of the trailer. Did they fix it? No idea. Who knows? Maybe they're still out there somewhere. Missing trailer lights, yeah. If it's in real time, teleport them, give them a few chances to change it, and if they log off, well, that sucks. But, you know, I can't chase them down. Because I don't know who it is. Unpaid side quest. You volunteer to help the project. The entire project is basically voluntary. That's where they have things like the patron program. You become a patron to, you know... He might have teleported somewhere else, yeah, but I don't know what their ID is. That's why I should have spectated them. So maybe someone else will see them. Maybe a player will report them. I don't know. Find a report number. We've had nearly 1,000 reports. Yeah? So we started at 20058. Yeah? Oh, and now on 20942. That's a lot. That's a lot. So if anyone wonders how quick the reports come in 2 hours... let's say 100 or so have been done by me and maybe other people. Maybe not even that much. Quite a lot in the list. And this is on Sim 1. Pro Mods is not as quick. Sim 2 is not very quick at all. Yeah, why didn't I do them? God, what, you know, I claim 1 and then another 10 come in. What's up with that? Turkish. I am not Turkish, no. I understand swear words in Turkish, but that's it. Opportunities. Yeah, I like that I can do this as part of the stream, like they go hand in hand. I can't really do anything else on stream because it's just so locked to this. As demonstrated, if I play anything else, a lot of people don't watch it. The admin stuff is even more specifically popular. Driving isn't as much, but I like how a lot of people tune in for both. I like that. So that's what this is about. We play sim games. We mainly play ETS 2. Took 6 minutes till it timed out. Yeah, they don't stay too long in the list. That was close. They don't stay long. But I'm going to move my camera over here. Do we get some frames back? Ooh, we do a few. We're at 30 now. The train? No. Is the gate going down? Farm Sim. I remember playing Farm Sim some time after it came up. Farm Sim, it takes time. You know, you got to have a bit more patience with Farm Sim. Even if you set your tractor up to go up and down the field and so on. There's not much. Mr. Sparks TV, if you don't follow him, he's your Farm Sim guy. Like how people come to me for ETS stuff, go to him for Farm Sim. Fades, you may ask a question. What's up? Is it ban related? If it is, then that's naughty naughty.